Good afternoon. I'm Delegate Paul Espinosa, and I'd like to begin by thanking the Eastern Panhandle Business Association for hosting this afternoon's candidate forum. I regret that I'm not able to be with you in person, but I'm currently at the Capitol here in Charleston ahead of tomorrow's resumption of our special legislative session. I've been honored to represent the 66th District in the West Virginia House of Delegates since my election in 2012 and share the EPBA's commitment to enhancing our state's business climate for the benefit of all concerned. I remain confident that West Virginia can realize the prosperity much of the rest of the nation enjoys as we become more competitive with our tax code, our regulatory climate, and our legal system. As I know you're aware, considerable progress was made during the 2015 and 2016 legislative sessions, and I was pleased to sponsor and work for passage of several key pieces of reform legislation, a number of which were identified by the EPBA as legislative priorities. Civil justice reform legislation I sponsored included comparative fault, deliberate intent, medical professional liability, and codifying Attorney General Morrissey's reform related to the appointment of outside counsel, all intended to improve our state's legal climate. As chairman of the House Committee on Education, I was pleased to sponsor and work for passage of education reform, including alternative teacher certification, establishing a framework for initiating comprehensive transformation of school leadership, expanding our computer science curriculum, and enacting needed changes in personnel law, all while working to protect essential funding for growth counties like those in the Eastern Panhandle. I was also pleased to sponsor and work for passage of right-to-work legislation, the repeal of our prevailing wage law, and enabling legislation that will allow employers to grant a hiring preference to veterans, all of which were EPBA legislative priorities. I believe Jefferson County needs a strong, fiscally conservative representative for the 66th District who will continue to serve as an advocate for issues we care about, including economic growth, first-rate schools, government accountability and transparency, and controlling government spending. I would welcome your vote and the EPBA's endorsement and would urge your support of candidates who will join me in my fight for a more prosperous West Virginia. Thank you for the opportunity to share my remarks and for the EPBA's strong advocacy for a brighter future for our state. For additional information on my candidacy, I'd invite you to visit my website at www.espinosafordelegates.com. Thank you.